So here is the finished polka dot cherry one. I really feel like the bow just makes it. I like trendy patterns, but in a more subtle way that aren't like bam in your face. This has been my biggest struggle. Like, I'm a mom and a wife and I don't have time. Hi friends, I'm Brittany. I run Ginger Patch Designs out of my home, all while juggling mommy and wifey things. And this is part 2 to a very unexpected mini sewing vlog. And let me tell you why. Sometimes when I'm thinking about week to week, like what I'm gonna film or how I'm gonna film, there are some weeks where, you know, especially during market season where like filming is not a problem as far as coming up with content. But then other weeks, like these slower months, I'm like, I don't know what to film. And then my week will just fill up and then I have more things to do than I will actually need to film. For example, I purposely did a mini sewing vlog earlier this week because I typically do my editing on Fridays. So that gives me like the whole week to, you know, film whatever I need to film and then edit on Fridays. But I'm getting my truck worked on today and I don't know how long I'm gonna be there. So I was like, that's a perfect time to do the editing. And so I was like, I'll just do a shorter vlog so that I can utilize that time during my work day to work while my truck's being worked on. I'm just cutting these. These are gonna be the bows for the bow bags. This was like, not a demo. I'd already perfected the size of the bag, but I'm adding bows to the zipper pulls just for something extra and fun and special. And I think it's really cute. So these are the bows. This is what they look like when I've sewn them right side out. And then I use I forgot what kind of scissors this is called, but I cut it like this because when you turn it right side out, it just makes the edges lay flat much nicer since it's such a small piece. Anywho, I'm doing 2 markets back to back, one at the very end of this month and it's a single day, and then the one right after that at the very beginning of April is a 3-day one that I've never done before. But anything that's more than like a 2-day, like a 2, 3, or 4-day, especially if I've never done it, it makes me really, really nervous because I don't know what to expect. Like, I don't know, I haven't worked it before, so I don't know what, I can't base how much, I can't speak. I usually base how much to prep on how I did the year before at an event. And so, but I don't have anything to go off of. But a friend of mine told me that this one is like, quote, really big. And so something does, like my brain does something when I have a market date ready to go and it's like a month out. Something changes in my brain where I'm like, okay, it's go time. It's time to prep. But here's the kicker. The first one at the end of this month, that's 1 day, I can't bring any of my crochet products. They were maxed out on crochet vendors. And I really appreciate her reaching out to me and like asking like, hey, we would love to accept you. You just can't bring your plushie stuff. I was like, great. Which means I need to bring more of my sewing things. And so that's why I was gonna just kind of like, when I can, you know, make the rest of these fabrics in these bags with the bows. But now I'm like, I need to get this done now because I'm gonna be knee deep in market prep in the next few weeks. And so I really need to get these done. Working from home, especially if you work for yourself as a small business owner, like your schedule can change at the drop of a hat. Like if you think it's gonna be a slow week, well, just buckle up, Buttercup, because it can get busy real fast. Okay, I got all of these done, but I don't need to worry about these right now. I was just wanting something to do while we were chatting. I actually skipped the gym today just because I was like, I need to get at least 2 hours of sewing in before I go to my appointment. So if I happen to have time after my appointment, I would love to go for a walk outside because I don't know if you can see all the gorgeous sunlight coming in from my window behind the camera, but it's so pretty. I'm really nervous about these spring markets. I've never really done spring markets before because, again, if you're not new here, I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but I was still in the classroom at this time last year. I used to teach 7th grade. I taught it for around 10 years. And so I didn't really pay attention to spring markets. I felt like this sounds bad, but when I say they weren't worth my time, spring markets are notoriously just not like fall markets because people are holiday shopping in the fall markets. And so I'm really nervous about these, but I need them. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, it's been very slow these last few months. Like, I'm getting sales, but it's just the time of year, you know, it's just kind of slow. And on top of it being slow, like for fall markets and any summer markets, you have to pay those fees now. Like nearly all of my fall markets I've already applied for, and or I've written down dates that I have to pay the fees. I've already paid out over $400 in fees just in deposits for those markets so far this year. And so in the next 2-ish months, I'm going to have to be paying all of those fees, and it is upwards of $1,000. So I need some money. So in the next couple months, I'm going to be paying out all of those fees for the rest of the year. This is completely normal. I'll talk more about it in my market vendor series that is going to be coming up in the next several weeks. But this is going to be upwards of $1,000, and I won't see the return of that for months. And so I need to do some markets so I can pay for my markets. You know how like you know how you get some of your best ideas when you're doing very mundane things like doing the dishes, taking a shower, going for a walk? Well, I get a lot of my crafty ideas while I'm quilting because it's just very repetitive and it takes a long time. And I'm not done. I would really love to get at least one bag finished before we leave. But I was thinking about how some of these bags match each other. Like how, you know, these two patterns end up matching each other and people might want to get like a set, or I could sell them like as a bundle deal, whatever. And then I'm watching one of I say my, like she knows me, she doesn't know me. I'm watching one of the makers that I like to follow on YouTube, and I'm not copying her, but I see her making these really bulky keychains that I used to make years ago, and I hoarded the hardware because I didn't know what to do with it. It's in this closet somewhere. Oh, I got it. Found it. Like, look, this one's not even open. So let me show you what I mean. So it's like the really bulky fabric ones, and then you put the hardware on it like this. I don't know if you can picture what I'm talking about, but like, are these coming back? Because I've been hoarding this stuff. I'm not hoarding, I just didn't know what to do with it. I have this whole tub of, oh, I forgot I have this gunmetal black. This one was really sharp. It's like a matte gunmetal black. I wonder where I got these from, if I could get them again. Anywho, so that made me think, I was like, if these are coming back, because these are a really great, like, if you have extra scraps left from bolts that you don't know what to do with, they're cheap and people love them. They used to sell really well for me. But again, like 5 years ago, I got to the point where they just weren't getting much attention, at least in my area. Then I was like, I want to make all the matchy stuff. I want jumbo bags, little coin pouches, the keychains, I don't even know, but like I want, like it would look so good in a booth with all these matchy fabrics everywhere. I have to figure out what else I'm gonna make to match. Now my brain is spinning, but I don't have time to actually act on it because I have to leave in 40 minutes to go get my truck worked on. And I have to edit my vlog. I redid my whole schedule this week and I have to stick to it. This is literally crafty ADD in real time. Okay, I have to stick to my schedule, but as I get ideas, I'm going to jot them down so I don't forget. So next week I have to start the next crochet kit pattern. I don't know. but it's gonna happen. The magic.
Another dollar. This working thing ain't for the weak. No time for food, no time for sleep. But I'm too damn broke to quit. Yeah, this is the life they say we're made for. I say we all get together, find something better than make life worth living for. Why can't we pick and grin and party all night for a living?
Okay, I have to leave like right now, but I didn't finish quilting all of these. I actually stopped quilting so I could just finish one, so I felt like I got something done today. Here is oh, I didn't put the bow on. Hang on, hold that thought. Okay, so here is the finished polka dot cherry one. I really feel like the bow just makes it. And I questioned the black zipper with the white stitching, but I think it looks really, really sharp. So the polka dots are black. And so the black zipper really matches it nicely, and it looks so good. This could be a gift set. I think this, oh, I'm in love. I feel so good about the plan, the sewing plan. Okay, I literally have to pack my backpack right now and go to the dealership. Good morning. Excuse me. It's really dark in my room because it's very overcast. It's supposed to be warmer today, so I'm really hoping to get outside and go for a walk for my daily exercise. I have another really weird work day, so I'm going to work all morning until about 11 or 11:10, and then I'm going to go read to my daughter's kindergarten class. It's like Read Across America week, and so they are asking parents to come read stories. That won't take me very long. And then when I get back, I'm going to exercise, and then whatever time I have left after that, I'm going to finish editing the vlog that I started editing yesterday at my truck appointment. But I wanted to show everyone how I keep track of all my market events. So I literally just have like a document, and I've got like January, February, March, all the way down. And you can see like the fall months, October, November, are filled up more. This is just literally how I keep track of all the events that I'm doing. I might want to try. I hear of them, but I've missed the deadline. If I know what the deadline is, I'll put it in bold. I'm sure there is like a better system out there for keeping track of things, but any event that I possibly might be interested, might do, even if it's like double events on the same weekend. You might try one event one year and it's a complete bust, or it's not your jam, it's not your vibe, and you might want to try the other one the following year. So I keep track of all of them. And I actually forgot that I did this in the last month. There are so many events and due dates and application deadlines and all this. Like, it is overwhelming for me. And so just having this list is super, super helpful. What I need to do, I just thought of this, what I need to do, especially starting next year, like at the beginning of every month, like literally go down this list and go check and see like which ones do I need to apply to and put on my calendar, and just kind of I need to create, I just thought of this, I should create in my Notion like a whole market, in my Notion, I need to create like a whole market section where I'm keeping up with like due dates and applications and stuff. I have a little like chart in there right now. Here, I'll show you. We're just going to ignore that my Notion is like not super aesthetic. I just haven't gotten that far. But this is what I'm working with so far. Like, I'll have the event, the date of the event, if I've paid or not. And this is the application status category. Like, these are ones that I know I'm very interested in. But this is not the same as this. Like, this list is all of them. And so this has been working for me so far, but I really need to vamp it up. So this was definitely way overdue for getting updated, since I've come across a lot of spring markets that I didn't even know about or don't normally do. But I did not know that there is a Hobby Lobby about 50 minutes. It's actually nearly an hour from my house, but not where I normally go shopping. It's like, so in the next town over is where I used to work, and that's where I was getting my truck worked on, and that's like almost halfway to where this Hobby Lobby is. I don't know how I did not know that it was there. So, after I picked my daughter up yesterday, I got her an ice cream to kind of hold her over in the truck, and we went to Hobby Lobby. And let me show you the fabrics that I got. So I did restock some of the fabrics that I've already been working on, like, you know, the cherry and the green plaid, just because I know that I feel very strongly that those will do very well. And I'm now like in market prep mode for those 2 events towards the end of the month and the beginning of April. Okay, so I've already got that one. I got this very subtle pink. Like, I think some people like the patterns, but some people like just very subtle, kind of like the plaid. And then I had my eye on this one the last time I was in Hobby Lobby, but I put it back because I was trying to have self-control and just stick to, like, you know, I will buy one of everything if I had my way, but we can't do that. But I went ahead and got this one today. I didn't see this one last time I was in there. This Hobby Lobby was much more organized. Like, they had, you could tell they had the collections grouped together, like this boho collection over here, this more batiks over here. And so I did not see this one. This one also looks very springy. It's got like tulips and stuff, but it's got little snails on mushrooms. And I just thought, you know, mushroom, like kind of retro, subtle retro vibes are really trendy right now. And then I saw this one, and I know that bows are like everywhere, but this one was so pretty. It's kind of faded a little bit, like just very subtle, dainty, pretty, not overdone, which is really my vibe. I like trendy patterns, but in a more subtle way that aren't like bam in your face. So I'm really excited. I did get 3 yards of this one. I usually, if I'm trying new fabrics, because you don't know what's gonna do well, I'll just get like half a yard or 1 yard, but I know I will be absolutely flabbergasted if this one doesn't do well. Oh, I can't wait to cut into it. If you happen to know of any really good sewing machine cleaning videos, please send them my way, because oh wow, that was way overdue. I know you can't see in the video, but have you ever like compared your needles? Wow, that's overdue. Maybe I should set a reminder. Yet another thing I should probably set on my Notion is like at the start of every month, like change my needles, my blades, clean everything up. I can't get this. Very happy with how all of these turned out. And as I was sewing these, I was thinking if I could get like a third item of the same like matchy material, then I could sell it like as a gift set for Mother's Day. So we could have like the jumbo bag, the little keychain bag, and then another smaller something that would really round out the price point and the whole gift set. And so I'm going to be thinking of that. That might be in the next sewing vlog. I hope so. But let me show you how they turned out, and let me show you how mine are different. Now, it's a pretty standard boxy size, but like I've already showed you, I've added the bows on here, but I actually put my labels on the inside. I'm not knocking those that put them on the outside. I think they look really good on the outside. It's just like my logo is kind of like blocky, squarish, Whereas other people's logos, it's just like one line. And so having a skinny like logo tag looks good on the outside. I just didn't feel like I could have trimmed some more of this on the outside, but like I just felt like mine was too boxy, like squarish. I would rather it be on the inside to not take away from the fabric. And plus I didn't want to like have to either make different color tags to go with different kinds of fabric colors, you know, like I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I put it on the inside. And they also have double zipper tabs, or they do have double zipper tabs, but they have double pull tabs as well. So here's what I'm calling the dainty floral until I come up with a better name for it. Here's like the vintage blue floral that, oh gosh, this is just, I love this. I love how just classic it looks. And then here's that larger pattern that I was telling you about on the last vlog. And it turned out really, really well. You can see like the teacup and like the big tea sets on here. It looks really, really good. And then this is as glam as it's gonna get on this channel. I just really liked this fabric, even though it's really sparkly and it kind of doesn't match any of the other fabrics. I just thought it was super cute and I thought it would sell really well, if I'm being honest. Now I think I'm gonna pump out like a jumbo thick keychain really quick just to see like how matchy it would look and see if that might be the third thing. I just got back from reading to my daughter's class and I'm not walking today. Like if I have to turn on the heat in my truck, it's not happening. I'm not gonna lie, these if you do sew, these bows, they're not super fun to make. They're actually a real pain in the butt, especially trying to like turn them right side out and all of that. But the finished product, like what it looks like on the bag, I feel like is worth it. Just know that if you want to try this idea, it's not fun at all. It's a big pain in the butt. So I'm going to take some short clips, just like showing like all the designs and features of all the new bags that I've made so that I can post those on social media later after I get them posted on my website, because I'm trying to be better about short form content. And I'm going to be honest with you, like I think I've been overthinking the short form content, like because my problem is not filming it, but like editing and then posting. And I think I've been overthinking the editing part because I've got like YouTube long form content in my brain and I just need to get over it and just like literally pop up the camera, film something real quick. If I flub on my words, just do it again, save to drafts, bing, bing, boom, done. Like I think I'm to that point, and that's probably what I should have been doing the whole time. I don't know why. This has been my biggest struggle. I've talked about it before, is consistently posting short form content. Like it's just been such a time suck, for lack of a better phrase, for me. And so I'm going to try and be better about it. So if it looks like some thrown together content, if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, it's because it is. Like I'm a mom and a wife and I'm holding down the fort during the week while my husband's gone. I don't have time for multiple posts every single day. If I get one reel posted a day, I am really rocking out. Well, friends, I've really been digging these shorter sewing vlogs and I hope you have too. If you like this video, just give this... Why are intros and outros like the hardest thing? Like they take me the longest. Like the in-between, I'm just rolling. But the intros and outros, I stumble so bad. If you will do me a favor and just tap that like button, it really helps my channel grow and helps others find my channel as well. And let me know in the comments what you think about the new quilted bags and how you're making your products stand out. I'll see you next week, friends. Bye.